You mentioned your acting days. Didn't you get to do scenes with Robert Duvall in Deep Impact?
I did actually. I played his son in Deep Impact, and it's kind of a funny story. As an actor, I went to the audition for another part. And they're like, "Yeah, you look kind of young for this other part." And like, "How would you feel about playing Robert Duvall's son?" And I was like, "My dad looks exact like my dad gets mistaken on the street for Robert Duvall." And I told this whole story about my dad has a dent in his forehead, like a and I call it the family dent. And I told this whole when I was a kid, I would be like, "Dad, why do you have a dent in your forehead?" He's like, "Oh, well, I got hit by a sledgehammer." He was just telling me all these far-fetched stories about it. And Duvall has that same thing, and my dad's also bald. And so they're like, "Yeah, read for this part." So I read for the part of Duvall's son, and then I went back and took them a picture of me and my dad on a mountain in like Utah, where he looked just like Robert Duvall. And he used to have that cookie duster mustache. And I got the part. I don't know if it's because of my acting or because of my genetics, but it was fun to work with him, man. Duvall was a genius. I learned more in 2 days or 3 days, however long we were on the set with him, than I did in an entire university theater study. So he's an amazing guy.
Anything specific you could share with us?
Well, what was interesting about that is like that was Deep Impact was the movie, and it was Mimi Leader who was the director of like ER and stuff like that. She was known for these long Steadicam shots. So there was a party where they're saying goodbye to their family members before they get in the ship to go try to stop this asteroid or meteor or whatever from hitting in the planet. And because Duvall's such a method actor, he wanted to get to know me. So I think more for me. So I felt comfortable around him as his son. So he was talking to me, asking me about my background, where are you from? And I'm from Virginia. He had a restaurant in Virginia. So we were, so he's just talking to me. We're having a conversation. And then without even breaking a beat or changing his cadence, he started doing the lines from the movie. And I was like, what the heck is happening? And I realized the camera was on him. And like he had so like distracted me that I didn't even know the camera was moving toward us. And he was so aware as an actor and so present that he just seamlessly went into the lines and made it a part of our conversation. And I really think it was more about him making a young actor who was probably nervous feel comfortable than anything else. But that kind of stuff just blew my mind. And then he was talking about The Apostle, which he had just done. And he would start acting out some of these Southern Baptist preachers that he followed, and he would just become them. I mean, he just turned into these guys. He would just, I've never seen anything like it. I was like amazed at his ability to just become, like, it was like he was possessed by someone. It was like very interesting. John Favreau was also on that movie, and I was bugging the heck out of John Favreau because I wanted to direct and produce, and he was just like, "Dude, just leave me alone. I'm trying to do this movie." But really nice guy, and obviously has gone on to do some incredible world-changing media. So